space and time. I want to stay, I want to go. You see my face, but it's not mine. But you can see, you'll never know. How can we meet if I'm not there? Our hearts may touch, our bodies close, but time divides what we might share and sends us all where no one goes. I'm just a traveler upon the sea of time, of life, of fate's wide wheel. Just a traveler in this mystery. For me, I am so that's real to me. We all begin this life alone. We live, we love all through the years. Yet deep inside we long for home, but it recedes, obscured by tears. I cry the time, it falls past me. The door of faith remains asleep, but in my soul this hope burns free. Oh, please let there be one finally. I'm just a traveler upon the sea of time, of life, of fate's wide wheel. Just a traveler in this mystery. For me, I am so that's real to me. For me, I am so that's real to me.
Hello.
Happy hump day.
Wednesday. Here we are.
I like it. I like Wednesday. You know why today feels good to me and I don't feel like a normal Wednesday? Because we have one of our baby appointments tomorrow, first thing in the morning. So I got to get up at the, super early like always, but I don't have to actually work until like noon.
It must be nice to work. Let me tell you that.
Oh yeah. I'm not trying to rub that in your face.
I know.
I just went to work. Why don't you go stand in front of a Home Depot? You fucking loser.
Yeah, I probably could.
Just kidding. How's everybody doing? Alpha Romero popped in. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Hey, we were on Alpha Romero's live stream last week. Check out the replay on his channel. It was a lot of fun.
That shit was fun. A lot of fun.
He tolerated my buffoonery. I always think about what Tommy Lee Jones, what he said to Jim Carrey. I cannot tolerate your buffoonery, or whatever he said. But it was a lot of fun. Todd even mentioned after we did that Alpha that, man, it was nice being on the other side for a change. Just kind of somebody else driving and asking us questions.
Just sitting back and enjoying, man, instead of having to come up with shit.
Well, when he said that, I was kind of like, isn't that you all the time over here too? I'm just kidding. I'm joking. No. We both.
I do the production crap behind the scenes.
I edit the fucking podcast. We're both doing it.
I know.
It's a team effort. No, but it was a lot of fun. I want to do more of that stuff too. It's nice going into somebody else's house and hopefully not shitting all over their carpets. Hopefully leaving with a good impression. And
speaking of that, speaking of Alpha, I have a video, a clip for him tomorrow that he's in on. So yeah, check it out tomorrow, man.
Oh, a clip from our Martin commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Todd's going to start pumping out a lot of different like clips and stuff from various shows over the years, and that must be the production stuff he's talking about. He's been doing it a couple days. He's like, hey, I'm just getting. Hey,
I'm the pro now. No, I set up the Discord. The Discord's up and running. Everything's
no. Thank goodness for that. We had to set up a new Discord. It just it just became a thing where it was much easier to set up something new than get rid of the old one, if that makes sense. We're kind of boomers. But on that note, we do have a Discord. We want you guys to join it. And if you guys are in the Discord currently and you haven't seen it, we pinned a message in there with a link of where to go now. Basically, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay there. You got to go to your new home.
What's cool about the new Discord too is like one of the bots is kind of active, but like I added the
fucking new vinyl that's like every 2 seconds and it posts every damn shitty record.
I need to get rid of that bot, but I put Dawn of the Discs in there, which Dawn of the Discs is great for releases. So I'm trying to figure out other things, like maybe on the music channel I could put something that like populates every so often, but not as frequently as the vinyl sale one. But
no, but it's cool. It's really cool. We weren't really utilizing it the way we could have and should have before, because like again, we're old heads, and
if anybody has suggestions, just throw them at me. So
but yeah, what else is new? I will be finishing the member commentary for the Burbs tonight, and I mean, if the render doesn't take too long, I might just kind of drop it. I mean, it's for members, so it doesn't really matter if it goes up at fucking midnight. But if not, it'll go up tomorrow. So hopefully you guys are stoked to see that. If you didn't catch the live viewing of that a few weeks back, and then next week. So we've been kicking around different ideas of commentaries. I know we have a short list. I know Quest for Peace is on there. I know Free Willy's on there. Maybe not. I don't know.
That's on the bottom of the list.
We got a bunch of stuff.
Even though I like it,
we've got a bunch of stuff we've talked about doing here shortly. But I've basically made the decision, and I think Todd agrees. And I want to start next week. Next week, we're going to dabble back into anthology horror.
Yeah,
we took a break for about 4 months, and I think it's time to get some more of those in the chamber, because eventually the goal is I want to see us do chronologically the entire series of Tales from the Dark Side and Tales from the Crypt. So whether we're going to do, when we do a live stream with those, we do multiple episodes.
Yeah.
And then of course, I like to edit videos for that stuff. So once the live stream's done, it's going to get taken down. So you want to, definitely make it for that.
So do you want to do one of each, or do you want to do?
I don't know yet. So I'm thinking about, we're either going to do Tales from the Dark Side is a bit shorter. So if we just do a block of Tales from the Dark Side, I say we could probably just do 3 of those episodes. We'll see, in a block. And if you catch the live, you'll get early access to seeing all that stuff before they go down. And
how many have we done so far? Tales from the Dark Side, like 5 or 6 episodes.
I don't know.
I don't even know either.
And if you miss it, no big deal. But you're gonna have to wait till I edit the videos together and shingle them out. It'll be a while before you see all of them. Or the other option is, which I'm also considering, is doing like one of each. Yeah, like Todd said. So one the Dark Side, maybe like one Tales from the Crypt, since Tales from the Crypt is like an hour long. So we'll figure it out. I kind of like the idea of doing one of each, just because me personally, as far as the editing goes, I get a little bored. I've done that when we did like multiple episodes of one, and I'm like, man, I'm fucking tired of editing these, because then I got to watch everything like multiple times.
Well, I mean, we could always do another Unsolved Mysteries too.
Yeah, I don't know if people really care about the Unsolved Mysteries, unfortunately.
Those are fun though, man. I love those.
Maybe eventually, if there's a clamoring, we'll dip back into those. But Riverman should give Tales from the Dark Side the movie another chance. Yeah, we talk about that more on Alpha's stream that we mentioned. But basically, he was getting the business from both of us that he doesn't like it and he's got no taste.
Well, I just recently watched it. Like, it was during the pandemic, I believe. I have the DVD. I never upgraded anything else, and I just wasn't feeling it, man. But yeah, maybe I should give it another spin.
Well, Todd also doesn't feel his dick in the morning, he says. So it's all the same solution. He needs more tea. That's why
I recently did this week.
Morning wood?
Yes, absolutely.
Like you woke up with wood.
Yes.
After we talked about it last week, conveniently.
Well, I never notice it. I mean, until you actually said something. It's not like because I'm usually sleeping with the kids or I'm on the couch or something like that, or the wife occasionally because the kids are always in the room, that sort of thing. It's just what man, it's wait till you have a kid. Wait till your kid comes. You'll
I
totally understand.
I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah. I don't get a good night's sleep anymore. Let's just say that.
Yeah. What do you clear a night? How many hours?
Last night it was about 5 hours, 6 hours.
6 hours is okay.
Meh.
I think 6 hours is all right. I mean, I wish I could operate on 8, but give me 6 and I'm fine. It's when
when you have a kid, it's like 3 or 4, like a young kid.
Yeah, we'll see. Did you when you guys had your kids, did you take off work too?
I took off I took off like 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
And she took off a full 3 months.
Was that just elective on your part, or could you have taken longer off?
No, I couldn't.
Oh,
they
okay.
don't allocate anything at my old job, so
Yeah. Fuck them.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, on that note too, we'll get into the meat of the topic here. We have a couple things we want to talk about, but on that note, so my baby's going to come anytime now. And, my wife, she's due on August 9, but we got another doctor's appointment tomorrow. And last week they were saying one of those things where this baby's not going to wait till August,
Really?
Well, she's about ready to pop, dude.
That's good.
Well, they don't know, but it's one of those wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like, hey, if I'm putting money on this thing, she's not waiting till August. So, and she's running ahead as far as her growth and size. Mm-hmm. So, like even last week, she's like, if this baby came today, she doesn't have to be in the NICU or none of that stuff because like, she's good size. So we're kind of in the clear there. She's ready for it to be over. Every morning
she wants to get induced. She can get induced early, can't she?
No, that's up to the doctor. That's not up to us. And I don't want to push anything out. It's not unnatural. I'm just gonna she's just impatient. I get it, rightfully so. She's carrying around a fucking beach ball, dude.
So it's a girl, but what's her name? Did you guys spill the beans on that, or no? Are you waiting on that?
Yeah. Dave Mustaine, Ina. No, her name is Ellie.
Oh, that's my sister's name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, Eloise, full name. Is your sister's name Eloise?
No, I think it's just Ellie.
So Eloise, and then or Ellie, we'll call her Ellie. It's one of those things. But her full name is Eloise, and then Lou. And Lou. Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Well, I know there's a connection with your side. But that was coincidence.
Okay, yeah.
Ours is a family name, so it's actually it's not the Lou like you're familiar with. It's not the Lou like Lewis, and it's not the Lou like the Grinch Stole Christmas. Gotcha. It's in my family, my grandfather's middle name and his son's middle name going back. Their middle name is L-E-W. Kind of like Lewis, right? Okay. The L-E, but it's not short for Lewis. It's literally Lou. And it's not Lou like Liu Kang, L-I-U. It's not that Lou either. There's so many Lou's, dude. Anyway, I don't know if it's the most attractive of spellings of Lou, but it's a family thing. So it's Ellie Lou.
Well, it could have been Chang. I mean, Chan. Yeah, was it Chan? Sorry.
It's Chan, dude. Yeah, we're gonna call Ellie Chan, dude. Chris Chan. Named her after Chris Chan, dude. What the yeah, thanks, Romero. Welcome to the Girl Dad Club. Yeah, I think Blaine's a girl dad too, man. So at first it was weird because we were manifesting a boy. At least I was manifesting a boy. Not that it really matters which way it went, but everybody in my family, dude, was like beating it over my head. It's gonna be a boy. It's one of those things. My grandma, my mom, everybody, it's a boy. It's a boy. We can feel it. Well, that just shows you fucking instincts are bullshit. Like, so you guys don't know shit. You've had a million kids all between you, but you're wrong. And anyway, so it got into my head. I started like imagining, oh, if I have a son, like blah, blah. And then when we found out we were having a girl, I was actually really depressed for the first day. And I read that was natural. because
Yeah.
it's like you're mourning a son that died. Because
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
already materialized a son, and it's like, oh, I mourned, I don't have a son anymore, and then you kind of get over that, and then you realize, hey, I got a daughter now. So it's just one of those things. And my buddy Randall, who has appeared on this channel way back in the day, he's also a girl dad. He was saying, "Oh man, you're lucky. You're lucky." He's got an Irish accent. He's like, "You're lucky, man. I'm a girl dad, and I wouldn't have it any other way."
Well,
That's what he says. He's like, man, he's like, there's a special bond. There's a special bond between a girl and the father. And he's like, I don't have a boy. I have friends with boys, and it's just I couldn't take it. I was a boy. He's like, I can't handle it. So I imagine boys. Dude, I grew up with a lot of boys and a few girls. The girls in my family, I had two sisters that, as they got older, it was sort of a Marsha and Jan Brady situation,
yeah.
where they were kind of like at each other's throats.
That's my two boys right now.
But you know, and I
Like,
know
it's like-
girls could be catty. Like, I'm saying it like different, like kind of the boys were always cool in our family. We just you know, it's more energy. You know, like one of them, they might be like little monkeys, man, swinging off the chandeliers and climbing on the fucking cabinets and just, you know, getting into day. So I hopefully it'll be cool. I'm not worried about it. I think it'll be
it'll be great, man.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky if we have another kid. If we have another kid, who can afford two kids in this economy?
It's
Jeez Louise,
man. Yeah.
Oh, we get an extra $200 for tax credit. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean that'll go a long way. That'll buy you what, maybe formula if you're doing that for maybe a week.
It's fucking stupid, dude. But anyway, so maybe if we do have another kid, we'll have a boy, and it'll be perfect. Done. Kaput. Out.
And you can get cut.
Not happening. Won't happen. Not on my dime. Not on my watch. Oh, Alpha, you got number 2 on the way. Cool, man.
God, congratulations, brother.
Girl, how old's your first daughter? And do you know if this is a boy or girl? That's cool, man.
Yeah, Alpha's lucky because he always talks about his daughter watching really cool like Chucky movies and stuff like that. It's like my boys, one of them actually likes scary stuff, the other one doesn't at all. So it's like I haven't really got to bond over like really good movies. My oldest son now is huge into The Simpsons now, and he's getting me into it, which is crazy.
Yeah,
like
well,
so
hopefully not first the not past. Don't go past season 10, please. Season 8.
We're on season 2 right now, and then we watched the movie last night. So
the movie sucks, but
it was funny the part where you see Bart's dinghy or whatever when he goes through the hedges, dude.
I'm sure your little boys love that.
That was funny, dude.
But Simpsons started becoming like Simpsons in season 2. The first season's rough. Even season 2 is kind of rough, but it's now officially the way we know it. And then season 3, they hit a fucking stride. That's when they were peaking. That's when they had all like the crazy celebrities everywhere. It was like really high. And then to me, I think a lot of people consider 4 the best season, but to me, it was just aces all the way till season 8. Season 8 is my favorite. Love it. And season 9 is still good, and 10 is, you know, it's good, it's okay. But after 8, it starts kind of deteriorating, and then like after that, who can even keep count?
Well, aren't they bringing back King of the Hill?
Yeah, man, and that comes back like August 4th, I think. I'm pretty much
gonna see a trailer for that.
It looks like Flash animation. It disturbs me. I don't really like it, but I guess it's probably the same shit they do with the new Beavis and Butthead show on Paramount.
Yeah,
which it doesn't really bother me on the Beavis and Butthead show.
I enjoyed the.
I love the Beavis and Butthead. I think the new Beavis and Butthead show on Paramount Plus, it is way funnier than the original show.
I like the movies too. I thought the movies were funny.
Well, I like the original, but it was never as good as. It's okay, but
you like To America.
You just said you like the fucking movies.
No, didn't they just come out with one pretty recently?
But you said
years ago.
They've only got 2 movies. You said plural, as indicating you like both. I thought
they came out with another one. Sorry.
No. Okay, so the first movie it's okay.
I saw in theaters. It's okay. Yeah.
It never lived up to like the humor, the little bursts of humor that the show had. You know, but we weren't used to. I don't think Beavis and Butthead was meant for the long form narrative. I like the shorts, and I don't like the new movie. The new movie's.
I thought it was funny, dude.
It's got funny moments, but I just don't think it's good with the long narrative. I like I think they exist great where they're at now, like 2 like 12-minute bursts, little shorts. They're so funny, dude. And I think the stuff on the new series is way funnier than the original show. It's funnier than the first time they reboot it. So I hope he keeps doing that. I hope people are watching it because I don't want it to get canceled. But anyway, the King of the Hill looks more jarring to me. I don't know why, even though it's probably using the same digital fucking animation or whatever. It's no longer hand drawn or anything. Maybe it's because the original Beavis and Butthead was so archaic looking. King of the Hill looked a little nicer in the drawing department. So I don't know what it is, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure I'll adjust to it. And luckily I'll get to binge watch that while I'm not working and with the kid. I'll have the kid in one of those little blankets on my chest, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm nervous, dude. What if I go to the pantry? I'm not used to there being a baby on my chest.
Yeah. I mean, they're not as fragile as you think.
I don't want to hit the soft spot, dude.
Yeah. Put a helmet on it.
Stick a straw in the soft spot and start drinking it, dude. That's like that's like some extra shit. There's like some movie where they did that. I don't remember. Maybe that was like South Park. I don't remember where I saw that. But Alpha's first daughter's 4. She loves Chucky. She's fucking nuts. Oh yeah, man.
That's
that was
great,
like
man.
that was my family. Obsessed with horror movies. Obsessed with Chucky. And my little sister who passed away at 3, she was simultaneously obsessed with Chucky, but scared to hell of Chucky. But you couldn't stop watching it. She always wanted to watch it, but then she was so scared of it too. It was a weird thing. And I remember when she passed away, not to bring the party down, but my dad gave me, he like literally threw the set at me. He's like, fucking take this shit. I don't want to look at this shit anymore, because it reminded him of her.
Well,
like
he's
like, fucking, I don't want it. Fucking take this shit. And he threw it at me. Like, all right, geez, I'll take it off your hands. Fuck.
Yeah, that'd be tough, man. I couldn't even imagine.
Anyway, I was gonna say something. My Irish friend's right. Girls are great. Yeah, man. It all happens the way it's gonna happen. It's good. One thing I'm looking forward to though is I want that change. Not that I already don't like have a heart when it comes to kids and people and stuff, but I want that like little thing in me to switch where like now that I have a girl, I want to be like out and about, like kind of like surveying the streets and hey, that's somebody's daughter.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing that. I mean, I'm sure you already do that with your wife now that she's pregnant. I mean, the alpha instinct kicks in. Like, if something goes wrong or somebody's talking like not even talking shit, but just,
like for example, if I was hanging out, I don't really know these types of people anymore with what I do now. But back in the day when I used to work in like the bar atmosphere years ago, that's where you like get people that have records. And that'll sit there and like make inappropriate comments about like teenage girls, and you know, whatever, you're around other people, you're just like kind of roll your eyes, dirty old man. But now that I'll have a daughter, now I'll be like, hey, fucking what the fuck? Like, you know, I'll be more inclined to be a little bit more disgusted. Like, come on, man, come on,
man,
come on, man, come on. Yeah, you become very paternal. So there's that. All right, well, that's all for updates. Hey, so we wanted to talk about, we saw this news bit about Amityville Horror getting another remake, and I was reading about it today. I guess it's by, they keep marketing as what's that movie, Justin Long, Barbarian. The producers behind Barbarian, but the director and writer, they did this movie called Deadstream.
Which is
I guess, is that a found footage movie? Is that like through the lens of like a zoom camera? What the hell's going on with this?
Deadstream. I think that was like a Shudder. That might have been a Shudder.
It's on Shudder. I know it was. I know it made the festival rounds, but I know it's on Shudder. But it just sounds like, 2022. Is it about like a Zoom haunting? What the hell is this? Found footage through Zoom? What is it?
I never saw it, but I mean, there's some people that actually really liked it, so I don't know. It wasn't really for me, but
is it a funny thing, Blaine? I didn't know.
Okay.
But anyway, the people that directed and wrote that are a husband and wife duo, and they're doing this. But apparently, I saw this write up for it. I think it was, I don't know if it was
Deadline.
Yeah,
I think
they were saying, but it has nothing to do with the series. Instead, they're focusing on the
house,
the actual real crime. I'm like, yeah, they did the DeFeos in part 2.
Exactly.
They already did that. Like, why are you guys ignoring? You guys don't do your fucking homework, do you?
No.
Like, they already but they're not. They said it has nothing to do with the lusts of the DeFeos, though. I'm like, okay, again, they did that in 2.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't call them the DeFeos, but they were basing it off the original crimes. So, I think that's probably a strike on Deadline, unless I don't know. That's the way I read it. Like they were focusing on that original crime, unless you read it differently, and they're like making up lore as to the demons that always existed in the house before the DeFeos. Which, by the
are
way,
you saying the senior film reporter that posted this doesn't know his stuff?
that's exactly what I'm fucking saying. Hold on,
Matt,
let me.
He's calling you out, Matt Gruber.
MacGruber, dude. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna read it here. Joseph and Vanessa Winter, the married writer-director duo behind blah blah blah, Deadstream, da da da. Great, good for them. While you're probably familiar with the Amityville horror franchise, going back to the 70s and the best-selling book, blah blah blah. It's not focusing on any of that old IP stuff. The roots are instead in. Oh, you got it pulled up. Okay. The roots are instead on the actual 112 Ocean Avenue itself and the legend situated in the public domain. Yeah, the Ronald DeFeo thing.
Yep.
So, but then it says that it's not gonna. We're told that neither the DeFeo murders nor the Lutz story factor into the story here.
Yeah.
So, does that mean they're going to tell the DeFeo story and just change the names again? Like two?
The tale begins in 1974, and Ronald murdered his parents and 4 siblings. Blah blah blah. We already know this.
Yeah, that's the real story. Yeah. So whatever, they're remaking it and they're acting like they never made Amityville 2, which is a shame because Amityville 2 exists and it's a great, fantastic movie, albeit a little flawed, but it's wonderful. It's one of the great horror sequels, in my opinion, one of the underlooked sequels.
Absolutely.
And it's one of those rare movies that actually goes there. It goes incest. I still think it's a wild concept.
It's sleazier than hell, man.
It's so crazy. Yeah. You have the guy who's possessed, and then the real villain of the story is the girl that goes along with it. She allows herself to be seduced by her brother, and she ain't possessed. Yeah. What's her excuse? It's absolutely nuts. It's the most dysfunctional family I think you could have, especially with like Paulie. I love how he fucking hits his wife in front of the father while he's coming over to bust out. Mind your business, father. What's a bird rock? What's a bird? It's just crazy.
I forgot. Yeah, he beats her in front of the priest. He
backhands her right while the priest is there. It was a different time, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's crazy that this wasn't even like 4 or 5 sequels deep after it had like deteriorated and we had diminished returns. This was after the first movie, which was a big hit off a relatively small budget. And then you go straight from that to fucking incest and beating your wife. It's really grimy. It's really sleazy.
Which, if you're listening to this for the first time, our channel, we're huge fans of Amityville Horror, and there's a lot of people that still don't like the first one at all. We love the second one. I love a lot of the shitty, spin-off stuff that doesn't.
Who doesn't love the first Amityville Horror?
There's a lot of people think it's slow and boring. They're a lot of horror fans.
They're nuts. They're absolutely crazy.
Yeah. But I'm stoked. I want more Amityville. I don't care if it's shit, dude. Just throw it at me. Give me more.
Slow and boring means they're ADD.
Yeah.
And their brains are not trained for it. And I'm confident in saying that. I mean, it's not like an elitist attitude. It's a fantastic movie. Again, it's a hipster take that doesn't make any sense because it's okay if you're not into a movie, but I don't know, man. You have to try and see the value in stuff, even the stuff that's not for you. I don't get that.
That Vinegar 4K looks amazing, by the way. So if you're into 4K, you want to pick something up that looks nice, highly recommend that release.
Yeah, I got that. It's really good. And I have the Shout Factory original trilogy Blu-ray.
I do too.
Yeah, you do? I didn't know you had that.
Yes, I do have that. Yep.
The red case and just the first
I got that for like on eBay for like $20.
Oh yeah, when'd you get that? I feel like
it's been years ago.
Okay.
It's only been like probably about 5 years ago. So
it was sold out for Shout for a time.
Oh yeah.
And then I got like what I think was the very last one. I don't know if it was like a post they made, like, hey, we found a couple of these, like how that works out. We found a couple in the warehouse, putting them up, and I got one, and it was I think it was the very last one because there was no exchanging it. But when I got it in the mail, it looked used. Like, was this the fucking Office copy? Because like there was no shrink wrap or anything on it. The box was beat to shit. All the cases has been opened.
Those boxes are like paper thin. Mine's beat to crap too.
It was, but I got it brand new, and it looked like it came from Half Price Books, like absolute to shit. And like, I think even like one of the cases is chipped or whatever. I'm like, what the? And I tried emailing about that. I'm like, hey, can I get a reply? Like, we don't have any more. Like, that was it. Like, all right, the fuck is this?
Maybe we need to watch Dead Streams. I've never seen it. I mean, it's Shudder. I have Shudder, so maybe I'll watch it.
Blaine says it's a horror comedy mockumentary about a podcaster that gets canceled and is trying to up the ante and spends the night in a real haunted house. I mean, it could be funny. We'll see.
Good to see you, 4K. I'm glad you're in here, brother.
I haven't been on Shudder in a minute, man. I haven't watched any of the new season of Joe Bob. I haven't seen what they've updated and added, but I need to. I love Shudder. I just kind of forget it exists sometimes. But when I get into a Shudder mood, I'm usually like attacking it pretty hard for a few weeks.
They don't add enough though. Like I plow through it, like you said, and it's just they need to. I don't know. They don't have a ton of stuff I haven't seen on there.
I really like their originals for a while. I haven't seen any in a while, but their originals are usually pretty solid, you know. But anyway, and it's kind of cool to see them getting some esteem, right? So obviously the chick that did Revenge, you know, went on to do whatever that fucking movie is with Demi Moore.
Yeah, the Demi Moore
Substance.
Yeah,
you know, that was a Shudder original, and I think there's a new movie coming out with Titus Welliver, who played Bosch, and it's going to Shudder, and I'm excited about because I love that dude. And then we have this movie, which obviously launched these guys' career. Who's probably so I don't know. It seemed I remember when Shudder came out, and it seemed like such a bootleg thing. Like, this is never going to take off, you know, because it was just, you know, this is it took them forever to get an app, by the way, like on a Fire Stick and all that shit like that. They were really behind. Like, for the longest time, you had to like boot it up on your PC, and I never utilized it because I'm like, I am not fucking watching this shit until I can watch it on my TV in my living room. And they finally caught up, and you know, it's good to see that it's a home for you know, smaller horror films to get picked up and not be passed off. Like, oh look, I'm not gonna watch. It's not like it's Charles Band's fucking streamer.
Oh, you know? God, that's probably terrible, man. It's probably buggier than hell.
Like, we already know the quality you're probably going to get from like a new Charles Band streaming movie, right? So it's good to know that, you know, the stuff on Shudder has potential.
Yeah, Shudder's great, and then of course Tubi's great. I mean, they have tons of shit on there. They do have Screambox, which I never got into Screambox. I don't know if that app's kind of harder to find, but
I don't know. Screambox is what launched Damien Leone, right? And Terrifier.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm pretty sure they funded Terrifier.
Yeah, I don't know if they're on Roku or because I have a Roku, so
I don't know. When Evil Lurks is on Shudder, it's badass. Didn't you say you saw that?
I heard it was really good. I haven't watched it yet. I think it's a foreign flick too. I don't know who put that out. What country put that out? You'll have to let us know, Brad.
Yeah. Speaking of foreign flicks, High Tension is getting another release from Lionsgate. And, you know, basically ever since Best Buy went defunct, well, they didn't go defunct, but they stopped selling movies. You know, they basically, everybody used to like give their exclusive steelbooks and packaging to Best Buy. Now that that's over, you'll see some of that stuff kind of popping up on Amazon now after the fact. But companies like Lionsgate are now pretending to be boutique, and now instead of that, they're just taking those same damn some of them are literally redos.
Yeah,
right. Like, it's literally the same shit. Like, I bought at Best Buy for your standard price, and then now they're putting a fucking Lionsgate Limited on the corner of it, but it's the exact same packaging, lenticular slip.
Is that like American Psycho and stuff like that? Was that Lionsgate? The Shining they're redoing, I believe.
But that's not Lionsgate.
I mean, they're a lot of these companies,
like all the Tarantino movies, like a lot of the they picked up a couple of the Tarantino
Jackie
stuff.
Brown,
and Kill Bill 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're charging like $50 fucking for these, and you can only get them through the Lionsgate like direct website or whatever. So there's no circumventing a sale, getting it through a retailer like Amazon. No, You got to pretty much, and on their website, you got to pay shipping, just like a boutique. There's no free shipping at a certain dollar amount. So you're paying an arm and a leg for a movie that's no different. Like, I've never been so turned off of getting the fancier packaging. Like, no, fuck this.
I know.
Now,
well, you can't even go through Diabolic, which is crazy, right? I mean,
no,
it's just their website.
You got to go through Lionsgate. You got to.
That's crazy, man.
And yeah, shipping and sales tax. That's right. 4K. They're it's ridiculous, and it's just not worth it. Like, I would love to have the Jackie Brown one to be. I would love it.
Yeah, I love
like,
Jackie
and
Brown.
I was all about those coming out and getting picked up and distributed by new people, right? Because they Miramax or whoever fucking the Weinstein thing, they got parted out or whatever. And I was all about it. And then when I saw those prices, I'm like, well, I guess I'm just gonna get the fucking basic bitch ones that I can probably get for $15 on sale. It's insane. Like, the markup's not. I don't like steelbooks anymore, but I love them when they have like the Total Recall.
Yeah,
and that's
the
all they
Total
are.
Recall steelbooks is great.
But
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
all these are. It's like the Total Recall. It's that thing they were doing for a minute, right? Where everybody was doing it. Now it's just people are trying to boutique them. Oh, it's free shipping over 100 4K. Well, God bless them. Such a charitable offer.
And that's one of the best looking 4Ks too, that Total Recall 4K. Hey, we got Robert in here. What's up, Robert? Glad you're in here, brother.
Yeah, what's going on, man? So Amityville Horror, what's your guys' take on Amityville Horror? Is this one of these things that you think is viable in the marketplace to even remake? Why are we remaking that? Some people have an affinity, I think, if you're a certain age, for that Ryan Reynolds one. That sucks.
Oh, that was terrible, man.
I think it's like, I think it's like 2005. It's like 20 years old at this point, which is nuts to think. But that's one of those movies that came out during that decade of just an onslaught of them remaking everything. I guess we're back at square one again. 20 years later, are we going to get yet like a fourth or fifth remake of Black Christmas? We're going to get another remake of House of Wax, probably. We're going to get another Hills Have Eyes.
The thing about it is, a haunted house movie, I'm always going to be a sucker for it. I mean, you can remake it, redo it. It's a haunted house movie, which I love because they don't make enough of them anymore. I mean, like they used to. So I'll see it regardless. I'm not going to see Amityville Karen and stuff like that. Like, that's not Amityville I really want to see. But if it's something like this with some somewhat, decent, famous directors, I will see it. Absolutely.
I wouldn't say they're famous, but they've proven themselves
in the horror community
with a project. 90's with you on that, because he says because of the director who's remaking it, I'm super excited. Otherwise, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
So like, I think it's a very, very fruitful franchise because, like Todd says, it's just the fucking name. You can make your own haunted house movie out of it, but I don't think it's what they're gonna do. I think they're literally gonna do the DeFeo story, but they're gonna change names. But that's fine. I mean, then what are you left with? You're basically left with a generic horror film where a guy, I guess, kills his family.
Just use the house. I want to see the house again. I mean, hopefully they're.
Do you think they're gonna actually or maybe even if they have to make a new one, they're gonna have the classic design?
I'd love to see that house, man. I watch videos on that house and stuff, like like on YouTube, and I don't know. I'm fascinated by it, even though it's probably not haunted. Which, of course,
it's not.
I know.
And the movie house is not the real house.
Yeah.
And but the real house, the movie house is iconic with the eyes. They wanted something that it looks so sinister. In that house.
Yeah.
And I think they'd be really stupid not to either. I don't know if that house, doesn't somebody own that house? Somebody owns the real house. I don't know where the movie house is.
I don't know if they remodeled it or like the outside, but I don't know.
But you'd think they'd be foolish not to capitalize on the iconic house, because that is the iconic symbol.
If I was rich, I'd buy that house. I'd buy that property in a second, man. It'd be beautiful. I go there every October.
The movie or the real one? The movie one. I want the movie.
Either or, dude.
I don't want the movie one's a prettier piece of real estate than the real one.
Okay.
And I just like the land. When I watched that first movie and you see George Lutz chopping firewood, you see they're overlooking the water. That it's always kind of
boat and everything right there. Yeah.
And it's always made Long Island very attractive to me.
Mm-hmm.
This is before I really had any concept of like, politics or demographics, whatever. Now you couldn't fucking pay me to live in New York, but I've always wanted to see Long Island. I've always loved Long Island to the point where I I actually accepted an au pair job in Long Island. So back when I was wanting to travel, before I went on my first trip to Scotland, I got turned on by a buddy that said, "Hey, you should do this. You know, there's, you know, but go to au pair sites, be a nanny, a manny, or whatever. There's ways that you can, like, people will fly you out, or people will take care of you, give you room and board to travel." I was like, "Oh," and he had done it for other countries, and he had done it in New York City. Or he had actually done it in Long Island too, and he loved Long Island. So I was like, okay, cool. I've always wanted to see it. So I connected with this family that literally did no fucking background search on me. And they like, oh, I was like, yeah. And of course they were Jewish, right? Like all of Long Island's Jewish.
Yeah.
And it was funny. I was talking to this woman, and she's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "We got 3 boys. We're just so busy with work all the time, and you know, just need someone to take them off to school, and make sure they eat breakfast, and pick them up from school. Maybe you know, make sure you have some afternoon snacks ready for them." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, fine, sure."
That'll be an easy gig.
Yeah, but I bailed out in the last second. Like, I literally didn't show up.
What were they going to pay you? Were they going to pay you decent?
It wasn't a lot. Come on, man. Come on.
Okay.
They were.
You know. So they're going to pay you nicely.
No, you kidding me?
Oh, never mind.
You're getting the reverse of that.
Reverse, sorry.
No, well, they cover your board, right? They cover your board, and which is kind of it. And there was like some kind of like little allowance. No, it wasn't a lot, but it was more about the experience. And I think I decided, no, I wanted to leave the country, and or maybe I just had like an epiphany. I can't remember if I even let her know. I'm sure I did. I wasn't like that big of an asshole. I'm like, hey, I'll be at the bus station. See you there. And I just no show. I wasn't gonna do that. But I think I just had.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just think I had a
topic.
I just think I had an epiphany where I'm like, I don't want to take care of somebody's kids, dude. And a fucking right. I you know what I mean? Like, how much fun am I really gonna have? It's like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna go out and meet people and bring a lady back to my fucking nanny houses for like what? No. And I'm down the road. Hey, you gotta keep it down. Little Jimmy's fucking got to get up for a soccer meet tomorrow. I'm like, this isn't gonna be fun.
Play Nintendo?
Yeah, I'll play Nintendo.
Yeah,
I love that. Call of Duty. We'll play Nintendo.
Call of what? Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. What were you gonna say? Sorry. Oh, Amityville Biden, the dead years. Oh, Amityville White House, dude.
Yeah.
That's why hasn't anybody done this yet?
Going back to Amityville, I mean, James Brolin, he's still alive. You can bring him back. He's 84.
They'll give him Rod Steiger's role. The fucking eyes, dude.
And they can have an AI Margot Kidder that he can beat around.
No, they would if they did that, they would do like they always do and cast him as an older role, like another role. Like, hey, now you're gonna play Rod Steiger's role this time.
He still lives in the house. He's still the owner. You know, he's
he went back after they left.
Yes, yeah, he went back because the house was calling him, and he's been living there for the past 50 years, and he's just a pissed off old man. That's what I want to see.
Ishmael, what's up, dude? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining. He says OG Amityville and the 05 remake were the only 2 instances where I cared about the IP. I mean, you might be well, not alone. There's a lot of people that like that remake. It just don't do anything for me, unfortunately. It's just sort of the
I think the remake stinks, but
it's just the antithesis of everything what made the original great. Brolin should play the stepdad lead.
Yeah.
Look at 4K's comment. I'm not gonna highlight it. Like, you weren't getting the hint, dude.
Oh yeah. You sure as hell can't take a hint.
Anyway, other news with trailers. I saw today that tomorrow, for anybody that gives a shit about this, the first movie was absolutely ass. But tomorrow, the Mortal Kombat 2 movie drops.
Oh,
the trailer, rather.
Yeah.
And I don't know why fans are even clamoring for it after the abomination of the first one.
It bombed. I mean, everybody hated it, didn't it?
No,
it
surprisingly,
bombed, didn't it?
Well, it was.
Oh, never mind.
It was a lockdown movie.
It was Okay.
It was a lockdown movie, so went to HBO Max, and a lot of people. No, actually, a lot of people really like it, and I don't understand. There's a lot of people. It's all over the board. The movie's trash. There's people that absolutely hate the '95 movie and then like this one. There's kind of everybody. There's people that are like me that thought this was dog shit. But yeah. Anyway, I thought it was trash, and it's
terrible.
It's being written and directed by the same people, And I just don't see what there is to be excited about, because the guy that wrote the first one, the guy named Todd Gardner, he did nothing but cheerlead, and probably what you should do if you're trying to sell a movie, and hype up everybody about the first movie. Because like, I'm a fan. Just know everybody's being written by a fan. I love the IP. I love the series. I would not do you guys wrong. He did us wrong because it's dog shit.
Yeah.
And now we're supposed to believe him. It's like, this one is way better. You know, we're actually gonna have a tournament. We're gonna fatality, blah, 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 blah. I don't fucking believe it, dude. I think it's gonna be crap. I mean, it's gonna be pretty hard to be worse than the first one. So, I'll watch it when it comes out to streaming, because I'll always be curious. You know, but
I did hear that in San Diego Comic-Con that Toxic Avenger is going to be showing their film there. So
that trailer was surprisingly entertaining.
We will see. It's supposed to be like the uncut, unrated version at San Diego Comic-Con, which we'll have to do a review or some sort of something for that movie when it comes out.
Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah, I watched the trailer.
It was entertaining.
I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch the film.
And that's like, I mean, I don't like any remakes. I'm tired of it. But like, no one. What is anybody?
Toxie looks terrible though. I mean, they're doing an all-day marathon.
Yeah, he's just in like a big rubber. But Toxie looked terrible in the old movies.
I don't know. Well,
he looked like a guy in a rubber suit in the last movie, in the old movies.
I know. He just looks too clean. He doesn't look Toxie enough for me.
He's a brighter shade of green, is what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just not like, he's not shit brown or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, I think they're trying to honor and capture that cheap trauma effect. I don't think they're trying to. I mean, it's obviously schlocky, but what are they really doing with that IP? I at first I was like, I'm not on board with this, but then I saw the trailer. I'm like, you know what? It's not. This ain't hurting anybody. But like, if it's not this, no one's getting any more Toxie. So it's like, let the kids eat.
Yeah, I'll still watch it. I don't know. They released a couple of years ago that Street Trash movie too, which some people actually thought that was pretty solid. And they liked it, so I'll have to watch that. I was never a huge fan of the original Street Trash, even though special effects are cool.
Oh, Blaine, I didn't know that. How did I not know that? The new Toxie was written and directed by Macon Blair.
I didn't know that either.
Who was in and wrote Blue Ruin. Oh, I know. Macon Blair's awesome. I had no idea he did that. Yeah. Blue Ruin's fantastic, but this looks nothing like Blue Ruin. It's a different tone, obviously, than Blue Ruin, but that's cool, man. I'll definitely give it a shot. It'll probably go to Amazon right away. Is it an Amazon? Who funded this?
Oh God,
I know it was like sitting on a shelf for a long time. It was
here. I can tell you here in a second.
You guys remember when Arnold Schwarzenegger was attached to it and he was supposed to be in it? I'm assuming his part went to Kevin Bacon. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh man, Arnold would be great in it. I mean, he's great in everything. No, End of Days is amazing.
He needs to be good in something again. You know,
Screambox put this out.
Oh, that's the answer.
And Bloody Disgusting, yeah.
Yeah, so they're still yeah. Why is Toxie a little person?
No idea.
Because they could afford Peter Dinklage, I guess. You know, half the size, half the pay.
Well, the thing about Peter Dinklage is he's not really popular anymore. So
no, he had his moment. So he's like he did that. Like, was it a Tubi original movie? That Western? I think it was Tubi.
I didn't watch that.
And it was Juliette Lewis, and I only really knew about it because James Hetfield, you know, my guy,
your hero.
He got a part in the movie as like one of the one of the lawmen that are chasing Peter Dinklage.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he's in it. I want to see
speaking role.
Yeah, I guess he does have some lines.
Oh,
and also, who else is in it? What is that fucking guy's name? That podcaster who's really annoying. Andrew Schultz. Is it Andrew?
Okay, yeah.
He got a role in it too. I'm like, dude, there's no way I can watch this and take it seriously because you can't. Someone who's not an actor like James Hetfield and someone who's not an actor like Schultz, you're going to see them for what they're known as, right? It's going to take you out of it. Like, okay, I'm looking at the singer of Metallica with the singer of Metallica facial hair, trying to bust some bad guys. And I'm looking at this podcast idiot. So anyway.
So some other news, I guess. I didn't even know that Robert Eggers was coming out with a werewolf movie next.
Werewolf. He's got to have his The Vavitch, his werewolf, and his fucking vampire. I think it's kind of, when I saw that, I'm like, man, I don't know, is that a good move, man? Is he gonna break? Is he gonna be this guy? He's gonna do all these like gothic. He's gonna cover all the bases on these horror.
I know, because he's too good for that, man. He needs to come up with his own thing.
And it's fine, you know. He did The Lighthouse, and he did
Lighthouse was great, yeah.
The Northman, what's it called?
Northman was fun too.
I think it's weird to do. I'm not saying he shouldn't or can't do it, but to do back to back right after Nosferatu, now do Werewolf, you know, because Nosferatu had some space between that and The Witch. It just seems like a weird move, but you know, it is what it is.
They said that Lily Rose Depp and Andrew Taylor Johnson are both going to be in it as well. So that was just confirmed. So we get more Depp.
I don't know what it is, but his movies are all good watches. They're all fun. I think he's, you know, somebody out there right now that's really carved his place in the industry in a time where we don't have that many, you know, guys at his level that are unique and doing their own thing and have their own style. With that said, I don't necessarily look forward to any of his
They're
movies.
not rewatchable. The new Nosferatu is great. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good, but I can't watch it again. Like that.
I'm not like anticipating it. Like I don't like look for. I'll watch it eventually when it comes to streaming. But yeah, you know, they're releasing this one over Christmas, which is I think they did that with Nosferatu as well.
Yeah,
but I don't know why. I just can't get hyped. I don't look forward to it or anything. Yeah, I don't know, but good on him. Hopefully it does well. What else is coming out, Todd? I'm looking forward to my Golden Harvest fucking 4Ks to come in from Shout, man. You know, hard boiled and all that stuff. That's
when is that? When is that supposed to be coming in?
I don't know. I pre-ordered some of that stuff. It's sometime in the summer, maybe in August. I don't know, but like I'd be more looking forward to a movie by Ringo Lam than guys like Robert Eggers. You know, a lot of those guys, a lot of those Hong Kong directors, whenever they came stateside, they weren't nearly as potent. I don't know. You know, obviously a difference would be John Woo. Obviously, you know, John Woo, he came over and he did Hard Target, which is fantastic. But you know, and obviously Face Off is great. But then after that, it's like, you know, I think you got to go to these guys, their original works. It's just not watch more Asian cinema. It's good.
We did kind of talk about this briefly last time, but since 4K's in here, did you watch the new Cronenberg movie? I think it's The Shroud.
Oh yeah,
I'm kind of curious about that because some people say it's really good. So.
I almost on a whim picked that up on like the Prime Day sales.
Oh, was it on sale?
Oh, you know what? No, wait. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up because maybe they announced it.
Okay.
Because there was the Prime Day stuff I had like in my card I was looking at, and then they had a new drop for the new drops for October. Maybe that was part of the new drop, but I saw that and I got my eye on it because, you know, Cronenberg's one of those guys that I'll just kind of buy and take a chance on, roll the dice.
Well, I think it was like a story about his wife that just passed away, and basically you can watch your loved one buried underneath the ground and watch them decay, which is just fucking morbid, but it's
like on video, like
I think it's like a stream or something. Yeah, so it's
that's a cool idea though.
I mean he comes out with the great ideas. I didn't like his last film. What was his last one? God, I saw it in theaters. I wasn't really into it. I thought Brandon had a better film last time, but
yeah, what is it called?
Crimes of the Future.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of that.
I didn't actually see that one. I didn't like his son. His son's got Infinity Pool, not Infinity Pool.
I like that one, yeah.
But that's not Brandon, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? What is the first one? What's the first one I didn't like? I didn't see Infinity Pool.
That is Antiviral or Possessor.
Possessor.
I like Possessor. I really like that movie.
But I think I have to admit that I also wasn't in a very good headspace when I watched it. Yeah. I wouldn't mind giving it another shot down the line because it's just one of those flicks where there's enough people that speak highly about it. It's like, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that it's a me thing and I need to rewatch at some point. But it wasn't doing a lot for me.
Yeah.
But I could have been too tired to really plug my brain in.
You really have to be in the Cronenberg mood to actually watch his films, which is great. But I mean, it's not a casual viewing.
Yeah. And then I saw, speaking of Cronenberg, History of Violence is getting a Criterion 4K as well. That's dropping in October.
Which that artwork looks fucking horrendous. I was
Some
talking
people
to
love it.
Brad about
Some
that,
people
dude.
love it.
It looks terrible.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't really do anything for me either. But some people are like thinking it's great.
It's got to be the pretentious Criterion.
But it's not like the original artwork's any good.
It's better than this, even though it's shitty.
Just him pointing the gun,
terrible, dude. Yeah,
it's not. I don't think that's a great artwork either. So I don't really give a shit at the end of the day. But everybody's talking like this movie isn't available through Kino Lorber already on 4K. Isn't it?
It's not. No,
I thought. What am I thinking of? Isn't it? Oh,
no.
Eastern Promises.
Yeah. This isn't available yet.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking Eastern Promises,
which I actually like. This one better than Eastern Promises.
They're both solid. I don't love History of Violence as much as you do. I thought when I saw it, it was kind of a bit of a letdown, to be honest with you. Like, because I thought it was gonna be amazing. It was hyped up. I like Cronenberg, of course, and I thought it was gonna be fucking awesome. And I'm like, it was good.
I thought it was. I mean, it wasn't perfect. Like, I thought the first act was really good, the way it started out. I do feel like it kind of fell apart at times, but it's a very solid movie. I saw it in theaters a couple times, I believe, because I thought it really liked it.
I think I gotta take down those G word comments. 4K. We're straddling a line with certain stuff. But anyway, but I feel you, man. I don't. It doesn't really bother me. I like Criterion, dude. I feel like a lot of collectors and boutique lovers shit on Criterion, and I don't know why. I like my Criterion shelf.
No, yeah. I mean, speaking of Criterion, what did I just watch?
Criterion is really good for foreign films. They put out so many awesome Asian cinema films. So
I just watched for the millionth time Dazed and Confused. That movie, you can rewatch that any time of day, man. It's like a Forrest Gump where it's on, you get hooked, man. So good. But they need a 4K of that, which I think that was, or no, was that a 4K? Yeah, they did have a 4K. They don't have a 4K of what's that other one? The high school movie with Spicoli.
Oh, God. Fast Times.
Yeah, Fast Times. They don't have a 4K of Fast Times yet.
Oh yeah, that's wild too.
Yeah.
And which I'm okay with because I want to feel like I've gotten a good investment on my Blu-ray copy. I hate it when I buy I'm not buying anything, dude, because like there was another film I saw the other day and I'm like, I've always wanted, but like, I'm not, because they're like, why would I buy Inland Empire? That's only got
yeah, I'm not. I mean, there's only a few movies that I would upgrade for Criterion.
But I'm like, no, but I'm saying, like, for example, Inland Empire doesn't have a 4K. It's gonna get it's a David Lynch, right? So it's gonna get a 4K. The other David Lynch movies have 4Ks,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So why would you buy anything on Blu-ray right now? What's up, Silhouette? How you doing, bro? These big deal pain meds got me sleeping a bunch. Yeah, man. Hopefully you're feeling okay though, and hopefully they're doing the trick and you're healing up. But yeah, what other releases are coming out that you're looking forward to?
Oh God. We kind of talked about maybe a few weeks ago. I haven't been pre-ordering that much. I did pre-order that Nightmare on Elm Street box set or whatever. And also Night 90 that just got posted on Amazon, so I did pre-order that as well.
Yeah, so the Night 90 thing, I went ahead and the FOMO got me because I got it on Diabolic, and I knew it's like it's a Sony release, so it's gonna go on Amazon. But I just for shits, like I set up alerts right as soon as it came available, and I got the alert from Diabolic. That's who I typically buy from. And I went on their website and it just was crashing. So I'm like, okay, so everybody was like just storming it, and I was caught. I had already invested too much time. Like I couldn't even get to my cart. I couldn't. It was so hard actually clicking all the buttons and prompts, and it kept crashing. I invested so much time. By the time I was actually able to get to my damn cart, I was like, well, fuck it. I feel like I got to get this because I put so much work into this. And
you have FOMO.
Well, I'm like, dude, I knew it was going to go to Amazon's app. I knew it was going to go to Amazon, but I'm like, because I thought it was going to be a breeze. I was just going to look at it and see what they were charging, what the shipping was going to come out to, but all that stuff, even though it's like usually like a flat rate. Anyway, so I was stuck in the cart, and I had the limited edition Lethal Weapon, European Lethal Weapon from Warner Brothers, still in my cart because I had put that in there like back when it came out out of curiosity. And I couldn't remove it because I'm like, dude, if I so much as try and remove it, it's going to crash again.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, fuck it. This must be Diabolic's long game. Like, oh, he didn't come back for that Lethal Weapon. We're going to get him this way. So I went ahead and just bought both of them because it was easier to buy both of them than fucking try and exit again and whatever. So I've got that one. But I mean, that Lethal Weapon's probably going to come in September with the other one too. But
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I didn't get it yet. I'll hold off until I know what the transfer looks like. Do you think they're going to put out a box set eventually of Lethal Weapon? Because
well, that's why I decided against getting that LE set of the first movie, because I'm like, look, it's Warner Brothers. Look at Freddy. Like, they're going to put out a collection. But it's been a minute, and they haven't announced one yet, even though that came out right after the Freddy release. I think that was the big one right after the Freddy Warner Brothers release, and Freddy just got announced. So watch, maybe in a fucking month we'll have an announcement, but it is what it is. I don't think they're going to get a la carte. I think it's going to be a box set, and
yeah,
it is what it is, man. I mean, it's a cool set. I'll get it. I love Lethal Weapon. I think Lethal Weapon 2 deserves the king treatment.
Oh, absolutely.
Lethal Weapon 2.
Lethal Weapon 2.
Lethal Weapon 2 is the best one. And I think by a healthy margin, I think it goes 2.
I don't know. I still love the first one, man. 2
is the best. Then the first one, then 3, and then 4 somewhere down here. 4 is totally fine. It's a fine enough movie. 3 it's like a fucking cartoon. It's a little too silly. And the villain isn't as good, but it's still fun. Like, you still have the relationship and that dynamic between Riggs and Murtaugh. All that stuff is good. They introduced Lorna, which I like Lorna as a character, but I like Riggs better when he's unattached.
Yeah.
When he starts getting, it's still fun, and then in the first movie, Riggs is a little too, I don't want to say the word, unalivable. Like, he's kind of crazy and hinged, and he's fresh off his wife dying, and he's just a recluse, which I think is a great character. But I actually like him better where his arc is in the second one, where he's integrated himself into a new family with Roger's family. He's got something to live for now. And now we have a Riggs that's a little bit more fun, and I that's where I like him the best. But it makes it all the more powerful when they tie it back in with the first one, of those South Africans were directly involved with the killing of his wife. And then when they kill his South African girlfriend, and he goes crazy. So you get a little bit of that Lethal Weapon 1 Riggs. Like, she's dead, Raj. She's dead. I'm going to get him. I'm going to fuck him. That's what he says when he's on the phone. I'm going to get him. I'm going to fuck him. I love it. He's got the hat on. He's going rogue. Whenever you're a cop that's working off the clock, badge gone, you wear a hat, dude.
Yeah.
And he takes down the house on stilts. So I much prefer that dynamic we get and he stands up. I love he stands up on top of the trailer with the fucking machine gun.
Yeah.
He's got like his chest out. Do y'all want to be Mel, dude? His like unbuttoned shirt. So great.
Mel is a sexy beast, man.
Man, I miss Mel. I hate that he's not on top of the world anymore, and I really hope Lethal Weapon 4 gets 5. Sorry, Lethal Weapon 4 didn't get made.
I don't think it's getting made.
I don't think it's going to get made either. I think it's going to be stuck in developmental hell for some reason. Nobody wants to like push this thing along and fund it, and it's sad. It's sad that nobody wants to. Business has been a business. Nobody wants to honor Dick Donner's wish. Obviously they've got a script ready to go. Mel Gibson's willing to direct it. Mm-hmm. Everything's ready. They just need the green light from a studio to say, all right, here you go. And fucking what are they waiting on? Danny Glover to die next?
Yeah, well, it's close, isn't he? I mean, doesn't he have Alzheimer's, or does he have any?
No.
Didn't he have Alzheimer's?
No. If you watch him as he's like the bad guy in that movie Shooter with Mark Wahlberg, and when you watch that
was what, 15 years ago though.
I know, but when you watch him in that movie, he's got like a weird speech thing, and it's clear he had a stroke.
Oh shit!
So I thought he was fucked up, but then I watched him and stuff after that, and it was fine. So he must have, done the the physical therapy or something, he got better. I'm like, I've never seen that before. I've never seen somebody that was a certain way in a movie, like they had a stroke and they came back and they were fine again. So I just wanted to make that fucking damn movie, man. Whatever they got to do. It sucks, but dude, they already proved that you can do a legacy movie right with Axel Foley, Axel F, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want it to be, but if it's got to go straight to a streamer, do it.
Because Axel F was fun, man. I really liked that movie.
Put it on a streamer. It would be HBO. Well, I think HBO is severing from Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There's something going on there, but I would assume like it's going to go to HBO, and that's fine, man. I don't think those movies are for the theaters anymore. People don't want to see old school. I'd rather them keep it old school for guys like me and not keep it in the theater if that's really what they got to do. Then put it in theater and make it make it something for the Minecraft crowd. No thanks.
One thing that we were talking about real quick in our Discord. So join our Discord if you haven't. It's in the description. I haven't seen it yet, but bring her back. There's a lot of people that say this movie's great. It was a 4K drop. It's going to be coming out soon to 4K, but it's kind of related to the what's that other film that
I didn't see? Talk to Me. I didn't watch it.
It's supposed to be kind of a Talk to Me, but
same directors.
Oh, it is the same direction. Okay, but people are saying that this movie's amazing, and I'm looking forward to watching it. But
I know Mendoza loved it, but I never I'm not familiar with the directors, but I know they came from YouTube. They were YouTubers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were YouTubers that used their platform and actually made a movie, and that was Talk to Me.
Damn.
And it was a big hit, and now they're fucking like full-fledged direct.
Try to get them on the show, man. We can talk to them.
Well, that would be it's a good idea. We should. Like, it's funny.
Like, hey, you're YouTube.
Hey, you guys are massive YouTubers. So from that side of things, you probably wouldn't talk to us because you're just too big for us. But as filmmakers, they have their own platform, dudes. Like, what? We'll just go on our own YouTube channel, interview ourselves. Hey, Silhouette, thank you so much.
Thanks, Silhouette, brother.
There was a big YouTube channel called Double Toasted that was defending Jonathan Majors for his beating stuff and tried deflecting it with a lie about Mel Gibson being a beater. Made me unsubscribe. Whoa. Well, Mel Gibson, I don't think he's ever been accused of beating anybody. He had those famous phone calls that his wife,
moments. Yeah.
And he said, "I'll put you in a fucking rose garden."
Yeah,
that's what he said. And he said some racy stuff, but saying and doing are two different things. And he had a bad alcohol problem. So who knows, man? I think if personally, the way she was going after him for his money, if he had hit her, we would have found out about
he would be, he'd be locked up. You would think.
You know what I mean? Like because she was out for him. She was tapping his phone call. She was baiting him. Mm-hmm. She called him, she was baiting him. She knew how to work his buttons when he was drunk and whatever. I'm not defending what he said, but she knew what she was doing. It's just like the Dog the Bounty Hunter thing. The Dog the Bounty Hunter thing, his low-life drug-addicted son called him knowing his dad's personal triggers and got him in a vulnerable private moment and got him to say certain things, and he took it to the tabloids to sell for drugs. What a piece of shit. Not saying what Dog was saying is good. But it's nobody looks great. And
I stupid shit.
I don't think I'm ever capable of saying what Mel said to his lady, but it was also a private domestic issue. That's not my business. Yeah. And unless we don't know, he wasn't hitting her we don't know. I don't know anything about that. But as far as like a conversation and him being angry and her baiting him into getting angry and him being a drunk, that's not my business. That, you know what I mean? Like, unless he's actually and somebody's in danger, whatever. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I try not to get too offended. How do I put this? People in the industry and people all over the place cheat on their spouses all the time.
Yeah.
People have marital problems all the time. And if I held that against everybody, well, then I would lose. I wouldn't be able to talk to so many fucking people in this world because people are imperfect. And I
But the
wouldn't be
fact
able
is,
to.
she's out there airing it out, dude. I mean, you got to keep.
She was
this stuff
trying
in
to
the
get
house,
leverage
dude.
against him and trying to. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, but you can get leverage against him and not air it out like that. You would think. I mean,
yeah,
that's
it was not a good
ridiculous.
move. And I think a lot of people have ugly moments like that, and it's private, and you can get past it because it's in private or whatever. And yeah, I don't think that's a classy thing ever.
No, I mean, even if me and my wife would ever go through something like that, like,
You keep it private.
yeah, you keep shit private, man. When it comes
And
to
the
that
way it
stuff.
should be is if you guys get through your storm, most people would never be any the wiser
Yeah,
because it's like, oh, you guys, it would be one of those things where like 50 years in the future, you're like, oh, we had our problems back in the day. You could talk about it in the past, but like you would never know. Like people shouldn't know that shit.
no.
And
Mm-mm. I
you
mean, I'm
know,
sure our grandparents and our great
I,
grandparents had tons of shit.
that they just don't talk about.
No, yeah, exactly.
And if I found out a friend, which I've found out like friends and people I know went behind their wives or whatever. I'm like, dude, what? You know what? Look, if they can work it out, that
Yeah,
what the fuck do I have to do with it? I'm not
exactly.
saying it's commendable. I'm not saying it's
It's none of my business.
it's
I don't
not.
give a
I'm not
shit.
saying that I would do it, but I think there's a lot of people out there that also say they would never do it. And people, shit happens in marriages and relations. It's complicated.
Mhm.
My situation, your situation is not that person's situation. You don't know what's going on, and as wrong as it may be, why do I give a fuck? Like, look,
Yeah, I
they're
don't get
working
in,
it. I'm not
yeah.
meddling in their fucking business.
No, I don't get involved with other people's gossip when it comes to marriages and shit like that.
It's
Yeah.
like it's their own fucking thing. So whatever.
Silhouette, thanks for the super
Oh,
chat,
sorry
brother.
about that. Yeah, Jonathan Major's sympathy reminding me of OJ pre-guilty trial. Uh, I don't know enough about the Jonathan Majors thing. I know it was like his girlfriend saying he manhandled her in a car, like they were being driven, like not a taxi, maybe it was a taxi or an Uber. And didn't it play out to where, I don't know, you might know more about it than me, but didn't it
I
play,
don't know.
no, I'm talking about Silhouette.
Oh,
But didn't it kind of play out as one of those things where the damage has been done, but maybe she wasn't as clean? Is one of those things where she really took him through the ringer and made a big thing out of something that wasn't as big. I'm not saying like what he did was right, but what isn't it one of those situations where she made it to be like more than what it was? But I don't know, man. All I know is Jonathan Majors, he was fucking doing Mad Monster Con this past year, and I'm like, who?
oh, really?
Yeah, Jonathan
Oh,
Majors.
okay.
Just fucking 2 years ago, Jonathan Majors was like the fastest rising A-list star
Hmm.
in everything. Like I said, he was in the Marvel universe. They cut his character. They completely rewrote and they canceled the Avengers movie. He was going to be in the
Yeah.
big 2 Avengers movies where he's going to play this guy Kang. And they literally, when that happens, like we can't recast him because he already made his. They literally scrapped it, and now they have like a whole new.
So they sent him to Mad Monster with Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to pay the tax man, dude. The thing is guys like Jonathan Majors that were growing at a rapid pace, they probably bought really expensive houses and got ahead of themselves. And they gotta pay those property taxes. Same thing with Kevin Spacey, man. Oh yeah, Kevin Spacey did Mad Monster.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been wild. I to
Oh,
see,
yeah.
and he was like, it was kind of weird and humbling to see him do the Mad Monster plug that I'm sure both his agents and everybody expects him to do. Hi, I'm Kevin Spacey, and I'm here to tell you I'm looking forward to meeting you at Mad Monster Weekend. It's so fucking weird, dude.
And there was a pretty big backlash when he got announced too. I mean, there was
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
people that were so mad about it, but I mean,
yeah.
there was a
Look,
lot of people that actually went and got his autograph, which is crazy.
I think I don't think you should get mad at the con at all for that.
No.
I think the con's got to do what they got to do. They're going to create guests. It's up to you to make sure his table's tumbleweeds. If you don't want to
if
go
you
see
want to
him,
boycott, just don't go to
yeah,
his
just don't
table.
go to his table. That's all you got to
Yeah.
do. Or if you, I guess don't go to the event if you don't want to. But he probably was, dude. I bet you Kevin Spacey was like, "Holy fuck, there's a lot of money in this nerd shit."
Yeah,
You know what I
sure.
mean? It's like I know because I know it was kind of seen as lesser than, especially if you're a 2-time Oscar winner like Kevin Spacey and you were on a highly revered show on Netflix, House of Cards, before you
Look
got
at Ozzy; it's tax free, right?
yeah, it's cash money out of the
It's
table.
cash money.
And let me tell you though, but he probably was like, "Holy shit! For the amount of work I put in this weekend, I made this."
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I think those guys that are able to really milk that con market, dude, they got it made in the shade. It's absolutely insane. Love the double toasted. So I gotta check out double toasted, man. Let me actually pull it up so I don't forget, because I don't recognize it. It blows me away how many giant YouTubers there are that I don't even know who some of them are. Like they could still be giant, right? It's funny. Double toasted. Okay, here we go. Hey, the first thing that comes up is a Medea video. Medea can't save this. Oh, these guys look funny, dude. I'll have to watch this. You know, and they're at a real sweet spot. They're only at like 250,000 subs, which is great. You know, usually when that's me, sorry, the video started auto playing. Todd says he fucking hates that. He said none of these big YouTubers do it anymore.
They don't.
He took our auto playing video off, and they just scared me with one, dude. Where I think their newest videos are playing. That's kind of cool.
But double toasted. I'm clicking on them right now too.
Anyway,
never heard of them.
That's enough plugging of them. She egged him on for sure. Gibson's a shit. Yeah, I mean he's imperfect. He's flawed. He fucked up more than once, which is kind of he was honestly coming back from the graces after the first thing with the officers drunk, you know, the anti-Semitism thing, and then his wife really fucking just hit him with the kill shot. It's unfortunate, but I hope he gets to make that Lethal Weapon movie, man. It will be my flick of the year for sure. I don't know why I can't see 4K. My iPad might have acted up. It's been glitchy lately, and I might have accidentally blocked him. You didn't, man. I was trying to ignore it because you kept asking. I'm like, I put him in timeout. So it's not you. He kept throwing around the G slur, and I'm like, dude, I don't want that shit in the comments because we don't want that stuff. You know, we don't want that windfall. And then if he's probably still watching now, it's all good, dude. I asked him in the comments, hey, let's watch that. And then he doubled down on it and did it again 3 more times. So sorry, fuck off. I'm going to, don't do that, man. That's not cool. But anyway, it's all good. I don't mind what you say in your own private life. Just don't bring it to the channel. I don't want to lose monetization again, dude.
Yeah,
it happened once, and we had to crawl our way out.
We've been demonetized so many damn times, dude.
Well, so 4K. If you're still listening, what happened was when we shifted the way we do stuff. We were getting bit in the ass by all this old content, right, from the past. That may or may not have included me or Todd or a combination of us, or maybe it did include some. I don't know, but it was coming back to bite us in the ass because YouTube is always changing their terms and on what's cool and what's not cool. But they're not giving you any grace on stuff that existed before that.
We've lost so much money over the years. Let me just tell you that.
You know, so but at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I got to give a little. I got to bend a little. I'm not going to do it. Let's see. Silhouette, what's up? When these sleeping meds make me not sleep half the day, I'll send you that trash-looking killer clowns from Kansas. Hey, I saw that. So in our Discord, he sent this stack of videos, and one of them was Killer Clowns from Kansas on crack, and it looked like a bootleg Killer Clowns from Outer Space movie. And I absolutely feel like I have to watch.
Was that in the Discord? The stack of DVDs? Or
yeah, a stack of it was VHS or DVDs. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I saw it kind of look. Would you like just first glance? It looks like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You look closely, like Killer Clowns from Kansas on crack. It's like they're clearly trying to like copy their logo.
Where do you find that at?
I don't know, but I absolutely have to watch one of these days. I feel like we should do some of those like those types of really fringe movies. I don't know if there's a market that they're for them, but I would love to watch them. It's kind of like the Schizophreniac movies we did, which I think Todd still needs to do. I wouldn't even mind redoing those with Todd so he can see them. Those shot on video. Is it? I'm sure this is Killer Clowns from Kansas on crack. Is it shot on video? Is it that kind of movie? It's wretched. I promise you. You're in for pain, man. I'm sure it's pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah, I just pulled it up.
Ultimate no budget. Share
2003.
Share some screenshots. This movie. Let's see what we're dealing with. So we're not looking for. We're not.
I have it on IMDb.
We're not in for Chiodo Brothers quality on these clowns, dude.
Oh, they can't give it any better than that.
Yeah, that's like they couldn't even afford like something more than 150 megs. Look,
Here,
I like how
go to the screenshots, dude. Let me go
the
back.
real I like how the real Killer Clowns is coming up more. Why is that one on horseback?
Okay, here we go.
Oh no. Look at that. Look at that first photo. Look at that photo there. Can you look at that? Oh no. That looks like a Muppet, dude.
No budget nightmares. We just plugged it. Oh, this looks like Crank Yankers, dude.
That looks pretty racy. Yeah, this looks terrible, man. It's a warning. Oh, there's blackface puppets in it. Okay.
Oh, you should have let us know. Jesus.
Is this a puppet movie or a clown movie or clowns and puppets, dude? I don't know, man. It's fun. Anyway, is there anything else that's coming out that we want to talk about before we kind of head out for the night?
God, off the top of my head, no. I mean, unless there's somebody in the chat that wants to bring something up.
Yeah, is there any other films that are coming out or something you want us to look at before we head out? I would like to actually do like a month of just shot on VHS stuff, man. I mean, we did Haunted Wing, which I think turned out fantastic. I love that commentary.
Oh, so much fun, man.
The movie's fun. I love the commentary. I want people to go back and find that one. That's one I hope really has a long life ahead of it, and it just gets, because it's a fun flick, man. It's got a lot of spirit and a lot of heart. So I suppose we got to wade through all the dog shit to find those sort of hidden gems like that. But we've done a few of them. Isn't well, I guess it's not shot on VHS. It was digital, but Children of the Living Dead, right? That was digital.
Dead.
Wasn't that early digital?
Yeah, that was early digital.
Early digital.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Prom Night 2? Yeah, I've seen Prom Night 2. It's better than Prom Night 1. Prom Night 2 is solid. It's better than the first one.
I've seen the first one. The first one's average.
Yeah, the first one's overrated. Unless they took it off Shudder, you should watch Prom Night 2 with Joe Bob.
Oh, he did Prom Night.
Yeah, he did it. He did it a couple of seasons ago. So you know how it is. Like if Shudder loses the rights or doesn't renew the rights of a Joe Bob, they'll take that fucking episode off the season. You won't be able to watch it. So that's annoying when you go to watch Joe Bob and it's like missing episodes, like episode 1 and it goes straight to episode 4. It's kind of a shame, but if it's still on there, you should watch it.
Blaine, I'll watch it for you tonight. I'll watch it tonight. How about that?
I still like Joe Bob. I know it doesn't have the same magic as like the 90s, but we're not kids anymore too, so I got to be fair. And it was just a different time, and I like the male girls better. I like the diner. I like the different set. He had the different sets. He had in front of the trailer. He had the diner sometimes. I miss all that, but the plus side is we don't have any fucking commercials. Everything's unedited now. It does have its plus side. And I still like Joe Bob's rants. And I still like all his info and stuff like that. I still think he's a really fun to talk to. I would love to talk to Joe Bob. Mm-hmm. I would love to reach out. We should talk to Joe. But I've had that idea a couple of times, but I keep missing the opportunity where it's like, we got to get them when they're leading up to premiering a new season.
Yeah.
And so we got to be on top of that, because who knows how much longer he's going to do it. I feel like it's at risk of getting canceled every year the last couple of years, but hopefully not. He's Shudder. There was a time where I felt like he was the face of Shudder and he was the only thing keeping their doors open, but Shudder I think is getting some credible shit behind him.
Yeah,
some of these big I know some of these big filmmakers though are getting their start with Shudder originals and stuff like that, and they're going on to bigger and better things, and I think it's great.
Yeah, Shudder originals are actually pretty solid. A lot of them are.
Yeah, I mean, we can do, he says he wants a review next week. That's something I would do a commentary for, and we could talk about it. We could talk about it as a review. Yeah, that's it. I might watch some Joe Bob tonight, man. I always forget about it because I don't even know what's going on in the new season. The thing is, the only thing about Joe Bob is it's a bigger investment, because if you watch a movie with Joe Bob, an hour and a half movie is 3 hours. Yeah. Which is awesome. I actually kind of like the pacing of it. I like taking the little breaks, listening to Joe Bob talk, but it takes a lot longer to get through it if you want to get to bed at a good time. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but, like you're saying, it's great for the younger audience that never actually got to experience it in the 90s. I don't
like Darcy that much. I think
I can't stand Darcy.
I don't hate Darcy. I don't have anything against Darcy, but it's just I don't like the limelight she's taken. Whereas, the old male girls, they were the male girls. They came in, did their thing, and Mr. Sprinkles, it was like on the Mrs. Doubtfire, or Mr. McFeely on on Mr. Rogers. They were Mr. McFeely's, and that was great. Now it's like Darcy quickly became co-anchor, and she's like always there, man. And it's just it is what it is. But all right, guys, thank you so much. Silhouette, feel better, brother. Definitely get some sleep. Night 90. Get back to Tales from the Dark Side. So you might have missed it at the top of the show. We'll say it one more time. Just for you, man. We are gonna do it next week. We're gonna bring it back. Yep. So we took a break from it. It's been a few months, and we're gonna pick it back up because the long game is we want to do the entire series of both Dark Side and Tales from the Crypt. We want to get through it. It's gonna take some time. We can't just tackle them exclusively until they're done because we'll never do anything else. So it'll probably happen like that where we knock out a whole bunch, maybe take a breather, knock out a whole bunch. But yeah, starting next week, we're going to do more. We haven't decided yet if we're going to, we'll definitely stream multiple episodes at once, but I'm tempted to mix it up, like do a Tales from the Dark Side and a Tales from the Crypt, right? Tales from the Dark Side is a little shorter, right? They run about 30 minutes. So we could either probably stream like 3 of those in a session so you can join live. After the live stream is done, it's going to go down. People can't watch it because then I'm going to edit the videos for real and then you'll get them shingled out. But by all means, join the live stream and you'll get early access and watch a little marathon with us. Or we might do a Tales from the Crypt and a Tales from the Dark Side. To shake it up a little bit because I want to work on both of them. And for me, as far as editing them, I was saying it's more fun to have both of them going on because after you've edited like your fucking 3rd episode in a row of Tales from the Dark Side, I don't know. I start wanting to watch something else because I got to rewatch them a million times. But so I think that's probably what we're going to do. But next week we're 100% going to do something like that.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a little bit of both, and it'll be done in a marathon. You'll get the alert. We'll put up the stream scheduled so you can be a part of that. And
I'm looking forward to doing those again, man.
Thank you for suggesting it. I knew it was in the back of my mind. It's like, but you pushed it to the forefront. So thank you. Say 10. Okay. All right. For you, we'll do this before we end because you caught us when we're about to quit. But say 10, I would like to see our thought on Sinners. We could talk about it right now. I watched Sinners a couple weeks ago on Max, and I thought it was exactly what people sold it to be. I thought the hype was on par with what it was. It's exactly how I envisioned it. I thought the trailers pretty much painted it well. I don't think it was the Dusk Till Dawn ripoff everybody was talking about. Everybody's talking about Dusk Till Dawn ripoff. No, I mean, vampires in an enclosed area. It wasn't like a Dusk Till Dawn ripoff because they entered the building already infested. They entered the vampire's house at Dusk Till Dawn, and they were flies in the web. This is the vampires trying to get in. It was just a little different. I thought it was its own thing. I like the whole Robert Johnson kind of like Devil Met Him at the Crossroads kind of vibe they're doing. I love the fact that they cast Buddy Guy as the young guitar player in the future. I thought that was great, a nice touch. I thought it was really fun and totally expecting it to be what it was, which was a big budget, Hollywoodized horror movie. I thought it was good. I thought it was, it had that like Universal big budget kind of feel to it. It wasn't like gritty or dirty. It was nice and polished. But I feel like those movies are cool because, like I've said before, that's the kind of movie that my wife will watch. It's a nice middle ground because it kind of plays into my favor. Like it's okay, it's appealing to me enough, and it's going to appeal to a sort of broad average viewer because I've told Todd this before. If they gave $100 million budget to make Cannibal Holocaust with all the strings and bells and cloths, but it was still a Cannibal Holocaust just on $100 million budget and put out by a big studio, I bet you $1 million my wife would want to watch it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because that's just how it is with stuff trends, and it's got the machine behind it. Suddenly they want to watch it. But when Cannibal Holocaust cost $100,000 and it's got the same fucking disgusting shit in it, just on a budget, ew, that's old and gross and grimy. I don't want to watch that. It's cheap. So that's just kind of the trade-off, man. I have tons of those movies that I have to wait until I've got time to myself, like a late night weekend. I try and stay up super late on the weekends, and I hate it when I can't. I hate it when I'm so tapped out, dude, on a Friday night.
Oh, absolutely.
This past weekend, I've been going to so many appointments on top of work and making up extra hours to make ends meet. It's just I went to bed. I was in bed by fucking 11 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I feel like my weekend is shot because guess what happens? I wake up. And the weekends are for me and the wife. We go out, run errands. We go out and have lunch. We do our thing. And then it's late nights on the weekends that are mine when she's asleep. So when I lose those, it's sad. And the earlier I go to bed on a weekend, it's the earlier I wake up and the quicker I'm put to work.
Well, at least you won't be sleeping now. You won't be sleeping. My quick thoughts on the Sinners, by the way. Michael B. Jordan, I thought was great.
Yeah, he's great. He's a great talent.
Jack O'Connell was great in it as well.
Yeah.
As the banjo player, the vampire. I thought it fell apart in the third act. The first
really?
The first two acts I thought were solid, and then third act, I think they kind of just like they didn't know what they wanted to do with it. So that's just my opinion. But overall, I thought it was very entertaining. I think I give it like a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a good movie. Did I think it was like the best movie of the year? That I've seen.
I haven't seen enough movies this year to really, but I think it's earned its 7 or 8 out of 10.
Absolutely.
I think Ryan Coogler he's a talent and he's a big director that's come out in the last decade. And I know he kind of like sold out to the Marvel machine, but it was a means to an end. He took the appropriate steps to grow his career. So you take the opposite of this. I always go back to the Soska sisters. I know it's like totally different levels, but the Soska sisters, they spent $5,000. They said it. They're like twins. They share everything. They sold their fucking car for $5,000, and they took that $5,000 and they made Dead Hooker with a Trunk. Dead Hooker with a Trunk obviously did well at like horror festivals or whatever, and it got some buzz around them, enough buzz to where they got funding to do American Mary. American Mary was a good move because that was the next step from doing like Dead Hooker. I don't care about Dead Hooker, but dude, they made it for $5,000. That's for what it is for $5,000. Holy shit, that's good. And they had something going with American Mary. I think American Mary it's solid. I don't love it. It's not really I know people were jerking it off, but it was a step in the right direction. It had more of a budget to it. It had more of a sheen to it. So how do you follow that up? We're going to do a WWE sequel to See No Evil. It was a weird move.
It ruined their
and then they kept okay, well, how are they going to do this? What's next? We're going to remake. We're going to do all these fucking remakes. And then we're gonna do Festival of the Living Dead. We're gonna like do our own fucking sequel to Night of the Living Dead because it's public domain and that doesn't sound cheap at all. And it looks terrible. And it's gonna go straight to like fucking not Tubi or something. And I just think they did not make the right moves. They got in bed with WWE really quick. Rob Zombie didn't make the right moves. Rob Zombie had heat behind him. He put his heart and soul doing House of a Thousand Corpses. Opinions on the movie aside, it being derivative aside, none of that matters. He built kind of like a Damien Leone. He had built this cult. He built a new horror icons with the Firefly family, people that were going to conventions and dressing up. Great. And he did Devil's Rejects, which was even bigger for him, which was a bit better for a lot of people. And then he went up the ladder again and he did what Ryan Coogler did. Ryan Coogler, Fruitville Station, his indie, every movie he's done has Michael B. Jordan in it, by the way. Fruitville Station was an indie movie. That was his first film. Yeah. That's a really good indie movie. If you've ever seen that, you've seen that?
Yeah, I saw it on Netflix a long time ago.
Flick, good drama flick, good flick. Yeah. And then off the heels of that, he got Creed, which is kind of tapping into a franchise. Movie. But I think Creed's awesome.
Yeah.
And then how do we go from there? He signed on for Marvel and did the Black Panther thing. Not my thing at all. but it took him to this next level and it put his name extra. He took these steps and now he's breaking off of that. And now he's doing Sinners and he's doing his other movies again. I think he's doing the right thing. He used the Marvel heat for what he had to do, and he's breaking off and he's still doing his own shit.
I hope he does more horror films. I mean, who knows? But I mean, this was not. It was parts of it was a horror film. I mean, it was a beautifully made movie. I mean,
I like the Mississippi Delta South.
I
think
love
it's
it,
really
man.
cool.
I love it.
I love that whole thing. Like I said, I like all the it lines up with like
one after right after one of the main characters dies. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but
yeah,
it kind of just falls apart for me. That's just my opinion. But other than that, up until that point, I thought it was great.
I think he's on the right trajectory. And like
Yes,
I said,
absolutely.
I hate it's always a little like when directors, take the Marvel paycheck. But like I said, this is the industry. There's actors that take that Marvel paycheck and they use it to fund other movies. So as long as they're still coming out with cool shit, you kind of have to just dissociate with the fact that, hey, this is business. They're doing this for the paycheck and the clout to make this shit, whatever. Don't be Rob Zombie, because Rob Zombie took a step, and then his Marvel was Halloween.
Yeah.
It's like he got the keys to the Halloween franchise from the big studio, and great, he did that, and he all of a sudden had a huge hit. It's like because he's baked in. It's Halloween. He got that Halloween audience, and he went from these underground horror movies with buzz to $20-25 million opening weeks. And he should have taken that heat, and then I feel taken a director for hire job this time, a different kind of movie, but just do another movie. Like don't do more remakes. Maybe don't even do your own thing if you feel like you need to bake your ideas a little more. And he didn't. He went straight into Halloween 2, which was shit. And that's the studio's fault because they gave him like 10 months to turn it around. I think I blame the studio for that. I don't really blame Rob Zombie for that all the way. And then he just started beating down his own fucking ideas, and his stories kept getting shittier and more redundant and repetitive and played out, just rehashes of other shit. And I feel like he should have taken another project and just put his pride aside and whatever. And he was supposed to do The Blob. Then there was a point too where he was going to break away.
Rex or something.
Yeah, he was going to do a Danny Trejo movie. That never happened. And then there was a point where he was going to step away from horror, and I thought it was a great idea. And he was going to do God, what is it? Not a.
Well, he did all Super Beast, Joe.
Was he going to do like a remake of like not Slapshot? Fuck.
Yeah. There's the hockey movie. Yeah,
what was the hockey movie? It was something, and I'm like, you know what? That was good. I thought that was good. I'm like, dude, because at this point it was kind of like you'd already started like, you need to abort. You need to do something different. But yeah, I think the smart thing would have been to take that heat behind Halloween and don't go fucking do another shitty fucking like El Super Beasto or whatever.
Yeah,
he should have taken that heat and maybe done another horror movie, but like work with other people. And then he could come back. Come back once he's got that more established name, and then because guess what? He did other shit right after Halloween that fucking tanked, and he didn't get T-Rex made. He didn't get Transformers Rex made. Fell through. Yeah. He didn't get this made. This fell through. This fell through. They started turning their back on him, the big Hollywood machine. And like I said, I think he could have played the long game and got those movies made, is all I'm saying. Cannibal Holocaust with a budget would have been amazing.
Absolutely.
Just more turtles.
More cannibal movies. That's what I want.
I see a whole deep meaning that's about oppression. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff going on there too. And he's definitely like a quote unquote black filmmaker making movies about like that subtext. And I think that's great. Even Creed, right? I love how the Creed they tell it from the perspective of the urban side of Philadelphia, like I think that's really cool. The way they shift the perspective. And Satan actually likes Halloween too. Some people do.
I enjoy it. I enjoy parts of it. Yes, I enjoy it.
I am tempted. I have the Blu-ray still. I have a Blu-ray of Halloween 2. I picked it up on the cheap years ago at an FYE in like Tempe, Arizona. Even though I hated the movie, I'm like, you know what? For $3, I'm gonna buy this and own it.
That's your homework. I have my homework: Prom Night 2, Halloween 2 for you.
I've seen Halloween 2 though. You haven't seen Prom Night 2.
Yeah, but you need to rewatch something if I do.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll fucking see. I have watched it. I did it for a podcast. I have a commentary too back in the day, but we'll watch it. I'll see what's up. But anyway, guys, we're out. Thank you guys for joining us. You guys have been an excellent crew this evening. Again, next week, be on the lookout for our live stream. We're going to be doing probably both Tales from the Crypt and Dark Side. We'll keep you posted on that. And yeah, I think Todd's basically got daily clips and videos and stuff going up daily. Whenever you see these videos pop up, do help us out. Give them a like, throw a comment. It's going to go a long way, especially when they get viewed in that first 24 hours is what I hear.
Join the Discord before you leave. Join the
really
Discord.
Proud. We got the new Discord up and Todd's real proud of it. And we're really active in there. We're having a good time. Say 10, Night 90, Robert, all you guys join the Discord, linked in all these videos. And we're very communicative. If you guys got requests, all you got to do is buzz us in the Discord. We'll get right back to you. And a lot of the requests we've done have come straight from Discord members. Mutineer is one of our members, and he hit us up and asked to do the Burbs, and we did it. And so we streamed that a couple weeks ago. That's actually going to go up probably tomorrow, definitely tomorrow for all the members to watch in all its glory, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you guys. We're out.
Oh, real quick. It looks like Alpha's streaming now, so go over to his channel because we're heading out.
That son of a bitch splitting our audience. No, go ahead. Go hang out with Alpha. Later, guys.
Yeah.
Bye. Oh, check out our stream with him. We did one last week. Check it out. We had a great time. We'll do something with him again. We'll keep cross-pollinating. All right, guys. Bye.
Later.
Big thanks to our awesome members for keeping Revival House alive, and to all the subscribers hanging out with us. You're the best. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. We've got thousands of hours of content and cover a wide variety of horror films, so there's always something new and creepy coming your way. We'll catch you next time for more spooky fun. Now you know what we are. Now you know what you are. You'll never grow old, and you'll never die, but you must feed.